What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Horror Hangout and in Shop 31. This is being broadcasted. I think this is on Horror Hangout YouTube and Facebook group, and it's also being broadcast on Shop 31 because originally that's where this show was brought up from. This is a Shop 31 show. It's why it's called SHOPcast. So hey, what's up, everybody? If you're hanging out with us, we do appreciate it. I think we'll be doing some lives at least occasionally if everybody's comfortable doing it. I've got a lot of content to drop this weekend, so it wasn't a big deal to do this one live tonight. And it was easy enough to get it across 2 YouTube channels this way as well. So that was kind of a cool option. So let us know if you like it, if you don't, or whatever. If you got any kind of, opinions or whatever, let us know. And you can also comment here if it's anything of, of note. We'll put it on the screen live too. So, and make sure and like and comment this shit.
Yeah.
Subscribe and ring the bell. Fucking, do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Oh god.
Like 1,000 YouTubers.
Oh, it's one guy specifically named Jesse on Fire, and he's this fucking, I don't know, Trumpian MMA guy. Who it's like,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, we have like this much in common. Like we overlap a lot in personality. God damn it! And oh, bro. And y'all are in for a live stream tonight, man. You have no idea what's fixing to happen. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go ape shit on this fucking bootleg Logitech camera.
Your Logitech camera.
Yeah, my Logitech camera. All right, motherfucker, please stop it. I'll quit making fun of Jesse. Actually, he's a nice enough guy, but he's this fucking know-it-all guy and always brags about people he knows and talks to. And he's like, dude, like the word cringe comes up in my mind, and I know it's an overused word right now, but that comes up in my mind every time I hear this guy talk. But I kind of like the guy. Like, I don't have like any ill will towards anybody really, but like, he's the one that kept saying that there was the judge's fault that Kane shot that guy for letting the guy out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? The judge was like, here, Kane, have a gun, go shoot that guy. And then he went, nope, you're arrested now. No, Kane did that stuff. I mean, I'm all in favor of getting Kane out of jail, but I'm pretty positive he put himself there in the first place.
Yeah, I think he knows how stupid that is to say.
Dude, this guy is fucking... Dude, he is like... He dug his heels in the mud on this, dude. He is not backing off of it. But he also offered... We talked via email, and I offered to do some Kane merch and give all the profits to him to give to Kane. And the moment I offered to actually put in some work and shit, he just ghosted me. And I'm like, oh, okay, I see what kind of person you really are. You say you'll do a bunch of shit, and you don't do it. Fuck out of here with that, man. If I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. I don't commit to things I can't do. It's stupid. At least not often, and nothing fucking serious for sure. I may not be able to show up to a movie or something, but, if I commit to making shirts to help a guy get financially, secure to be able to maybe get some legal help, I'm not going to just back out of that. But, and like I said, man, I like Jesse enough. He's just, but he gets so, he's so, I think we're really probably very similar people. He's very loud and abrasive like me, so I mean, he probably would hate me because I think he's kind of a dork. Anyways, what we're actually talking about tonight is a movie called One Cut of the Dead. It is, wait, what is this, Japanese or is it Korean?
Japanese.
It is Japanese. Okay, I couldn't figure it out when I was typing up stuff and I didn't have time to look. I was like, so it's a Japanese zombie film that I believe is exclusively on Shudder right now. It's a very unique zombie film. Now, the fact that it is so unique is why I personally have it so highly rated on my top zombie movies list. I watched it twice because it's not real long. I watched part of it by myself and then I rewound it again and watched it with Carissa because she was able to sit down and watch it with me finally. And I do think it's a good movie. I wouldn't call it like the most amazing thing, but it's so unique. So it's basically... Alright, here's the deal. It's a very unique zombie movie, and I'm about to spoil a lot of stuff, so if you don't want to hear about the movie, I kind of can't really talk about it without spoiling things because of how strange it kind of is. It's a thing I've never seen before, so it kind of requires that I talk about it a little bit, so I guess just heads up from this point, if you don't want to hear about it, you might want to, bounce and come back and watch it after you watch the movie, but... yeah, so fair warning. Anyways, it's about this... It starts off... Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, it starts off as like this found footage type zombie movie.
Yeah, it's like this
And
super
then-
guerrilla filmed, like, yeah.
and super low budget. It's like, this is a real kind of shitty movie. And then you get into it, it's like, oh, no, it's a movie about making a movie about making a movie.
Yes,
But-
that's really what it is. It's a movie about a movie about a movie,
Yeah,
which is,
it's Inception levels deep.
dude, it really does blow your mind a little bit. And the thing is like, the first time I watched it, I had no clue
Yeah.
what it was about. I just kept seeing the label and I liked it because it popped. You know, they did a good job with the artwork. It's very simple, but it's like, boom, you have to wait, what's the name of the film? The rating's good? I'm confused. Are you asking me what the name of the movie is? It's One Cut of the Dead. It's the one above my shoulder. It's on Shudder right now. I think that's what you're asking, right?
Oh, I guess he looked up the rating of it.
Oh, maybe.
The rating's good.
If I misunderstood you, Billy, just let me know and I'll
Commas
answer.
and grammar are good.
Don't yeah, for sure. But he's like, yeah, well, how about fuck.you.
Oh,
I'm like,
sorry, I probably just got you ratioed.
nah, he's probably got thicker skin than that. He's got a picture of Joe Biden on his thing. You can't look. I have no problem with Joe Biden, but you can't have that photo on there and be able to not take a joke. Ugh. Anyways, so basically, okay, yeah, it's One Cut of the Dead. It's an interesting movie, man. So it starts off, and like Josh said, it just pops up, and they're making this movie, and they're like in a warehouse, super low budget, like on video, and then basically in the movie you're like, so it's really kind of hard to explain actually. It's like you're watching it, and then zombies attack the film set, right? And it's actually zombies. They're making a zombie film, and then actual zombies show up, and you're like, oh, it's one of those kind of movies. That's cool. And then, like 20 minutes later, the movie's ended, and the credits are rolling, and you're like,
No,
Yeah.
it's almost 40 minutes.
is it 40 minutes? It's
Yeah.
not that long though. It goes by quick, dude. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
you're sitting there, and then credits are rolling, and you're like, huh, that was an awfully short movie. And then if you I just got lucky that I was talking to Carissa when I first watched it, and it just kept rolling. So I was like leaning over the couch, and then something else popped up, and I was like, what? I turned around, and it's like, oh, that's a movie that's inside of a, okay, I guess. And then it goes to this like film studio and a whole different kind of look too. It goes to being like a whole high quality, like legitimate movie style, like film. I don't know how else to explain it. Hold on one second, guys. All right, give me a hug.
Good night.
Good night. I'm live right now, so don't make this too long, okay, crazies?
Okay.
Mwah, I love you.
You got a green screen.
Green screen.
Green screen.
She's not country. We're not from Texas. But dude, her accent is thick and it's natural. I don't know where she gets it from, bro.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
From my podunk ass cousins, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it is a little. Even if I explained to you the whole film, you would have to go watch it to really understand what I'm talking about, because that's hard to explain. Inception is a fantastic comparison, and I never even thought of it. I'm sure you're surprised.
I mean, just in terms of the layers of.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Sort of
yes,
meta-ness.
this is not Inception, okay? God damn it! Dude, I'm about to lose my shit. This is gonna be the best live stream of all time because I can't calm down and my camera's just fucking with me. It's like, I think my camera is actually alive and it's just getting a kick out of this. It's like,
Yeah,
I did it to him again.
It's just playing a big joke on you now.
That shit would be so bad. I'd be so mad. And I might clap on that one too. Yeah, you got me too. All right,
It's gonna wait till you take a drink, and then it's gonna go out, and you're gonna scream at it.
the camera and Anthony Fantano got two up on me. Oh man, he actually goes by Tony. That would be funny, dude. That guy looks like a Tony. What's up, Tony? Ah, sorry.
Yeah.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck yeah. I appreciate you. Stoner Paranormal Investigations. I like that. That's what
That's a
I'm talking
good
about.
name.
Also, like and subscribe. He's got the right idea, man. See, this motherfucker knows what's up.
For show, for show.
For show, for show.
But yeah, this movie, like, it's pretty ballsy, honestly.
Right? It is. It's an interesting
I
concept.
was watching it thinking, how many people got, like, 15 minutes into this movie and was like, "This is bullshit," and turned it off.
Yeah.
No, dude, for real.
You know?
You should fuck with Inception, Joe.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't?
Assholes.
I mean, but yeah, I mean, the fact that they did like a shitty like zombie
Like a B
found
movie.
footage movie for like 35 minutes, and then it goes into the actual movie, and then by the end of the actual movie, you're like, I kind of really appreciated that shitty movie I watched in the beginning.
Dude, that's what happened to me. I was like, dude, it blew my mind when I watched it the first time.
Yeah, because I mean, it took a while to win me over, because I kind of heard that there was like a thing that happened in the middle or something. But
I was pretty
what
worried
it
about
was.
how you were going to feel about it. Once I
But-
rewatched it, I was like,
Yeah, and then the tone of it completely changes too.
Yeah,
It's,
dude.
It becomes, very comedic.
yes.
But it becomes like, once you get in like used to it, it's pretty endearing, honestly, just to see these guys go through the process of this and just
it
make
shows
it
you all the
work.
background stuff.
I mean, just as like the filmmaker in me is like, this is the kind of bullshit that
Yep.
goes on trying to make a movie.
Yeah, all the
And-
craziness of them running around and
Dealing
writing
with actors
writing on the
and-
cards and holding the cards up.
Dealing
And-
with actors and alcoholics
Drunk
and
guy, yeah.
The dude with like that one guy has IBS and he's like shitting everywhere.
I was,
The
I
one
was like,
actress
wait,
gets in a car wreck and they have to use the mom.
oh my god,
Pom!
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I've just heard so many stories like that of
Dude, I bet you
actual
have.
films. Just like crazy shit happening, and you just have to improvise, and because especially a low budget movie, there's no time or money, so you just have to
Ah!
figure something else.
Oh, Joe. No, dude.
No, it's
I don't
not.
know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
definitely
if
not
there
worse
is.
than Troll 2.
I don't know if there is a movie that I would consider worse than Troll 2, man. And I like Troll 2 just fine.
god!
Oh my god. Yeah, dude. Man, that is a bad movie. Especially because it's not even about trolls, it's about goblins. Like, what are we talking about here, guys?
They couldn't even be bothered to name it correctly.
Right? There's like maybe One Cut of the Dead shows a bunch of zombies, but it's a vampire flick. You're like, what? Dude, that's how they could have got us real good. At the end, they're like, oh, by the way, this is a vampire movie. Dude. So,
yeah. That I was freaking out. Like whenever that dude started like holding his stomach, I was like, "There's no way he's gonna just take a shit."
oh, he did.
He totally does. Just runs off to take a shit. Like that's
He's like
Of
sitting
course
he's-
that would happen.
He's like sitting on the ground, squatting down, pooping, and that lady's trying to put makeup on him. And dude, Krista was like, "Oh no, that poor lady." I was like, I felt empathy for that character. She's just like
yeah.
patting on the whatever the shit was.
The zombie makeup, whatever it was.
The Fred
The
movie
Fred-
is definitely worse.
What is the Fred movie?
It's
I don't know what that is.
the annoying YouTuber that with the squeaky voice. They made like a Netflix movie or something.
I don't know who that
Or
is, but I'm glad
Disney
I don't.
movie, I don't remember.
I'm glad I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you're better off.
Dude, pivot for a second. Congratulations to Chris Stuckman, dude. They got over $1 million.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Dude, I was so excited that I was like in my room celebrating, dude. I was like, this is amazing. Look, man, I don't agree with everything he says and does, but I really like him and respect him as a person. So I'm
Yeah.
very happy for him, dude. I hope that I think he's going to be very successful. I think that guy did it the right way. He set himself up for a really long, successful career.
Y'all watched that last video he put out where he talked about it?
I watched one on the live stream. I don't know if that's the same one you're talking about.
Was it a couple days ago?
It was like like the day that it was ending. It hadn't right before it ended, I think.
Okay, no, because if I'd have known it was ending, I would have put some money down on it just to be able to say I did.
Okay.
And I
Well,
didn't realize it was already up.
Well, he said he got contacted by like the biggest indie
Yeah.
production company. I was like, is that A24?
Yeah, he didn't say who it was.
No, they're
And
not
he,
the
he
biggest,
wouldn't
are
say
they?
who it was, but
He
huh?
kind of alluded it was A24.
I'm pretty sure it's A24.
They're the
I
biggest
mean-
indie company? Really?
I would say.
The most prestigious indie production company right
Interesting.
now. Yeah.
Oh, prestigious maybe, but you said biggest, so I was thinking
Well,
something completely different than that. But no,
He
that makes
said-
sense.
He said it. I don't remember his exact wording, but it was basically that.
No, he would fit in over there really well, I would imagine, just like you would. I would love to see you guys get the opportunity to do something like that. That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
Dude, if you ever got the chance to do something like that, bro, I don't give a fuck what the movie's about. I'd be all up in that shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I like
I was
watching
gonna
it,
buy
not
in.
the film.
I was gonna buy into it because like I wanted the physical copy,
That's why I'm irritated
And-
that I didn't get to do it.
but I was looking at it, I was like, man, it's like $75. It's like
Oh, was it
if
really?
it was like $30 for just like a physical copy,
Dude,
I probably
even
would've done it.
$50, I could probably rationalize. 75 is a lot.
I mean, it had like a post. I mean, it was pretty much worth the $75, but it was just kind of a lot. I thought about it. I almost did it. Probably should have.
Yeah, because this might be a historic, man. He might have set a precedent that was unthought of, you know.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to take time out and congratulate him, man. That's really a great accomplishment, man. I mean, him doing that means that if we get this little tiny thing that we're trying to work on done, doors are already open that weren't open 2 months ago.
right.
So, and you know my big mouth ass, I'll talk to some people, get us some kind of opportunities.
Well, it definitely makes people take the YouTube space more serious.
It really does. That's kind of what
Yeah.
I was referring to as something along the lines of that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even. It ain't got nothing to do with me, man. I'm just happy for that man. That's got to feel so good to be like. I mean, how many years? Like I've got 2.5 years on YouTube, dude. I don't have a speck compared to what some of these guys have. Some of these dudes have been on here 10, 12, 15 years. So, you know,
Yeah.
I plan on going places, but I still got to put in the time, you know.
Yeah,
I don't
for
think
sure.
I ever had the same. I don't have the same, you know, goals that Stuckman did or anything. But it's cool, man. I'm really happy for that guy. But so neither of y'all had even seen this, right? Josh, I know you hadn't. Chris, you hadn't seen this before either.
Nope.
What'd you think of it when you got to the end of it? When the credits finally rolled, and you actually got to see the end of the movie, not the end of the first part. How did you feel about it? Were you surprised by it? Did you like it or what?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I mean, I didn't really know. I knew there was like a twist somewhere.
Yeah.
Had no idea what it was going to be. So I have to say I was a little let down that it was just like I was expecting something a little more. And that's my fault.
Really?
That's my fault. But
I think this is the most unique twist I've ever seen in a movie.
I mean, it is. I mean, I'm not trying to say. I wanted to at least preference to say I don't really have anything bad to say
Yeah.
about it. I just,
No, and you're not saying anything bad.
I think I was just.
What were you thinking it might be?
I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I was not to
I was
compare it to something that's very different, but and not like I was expecting Train to Busan or anything like that. But
Wait.
I was at least expecting a zombie movie, like a start to finish movie with some crazy twist in the middle. So it was just kind of unexpected to
Wait,
get what you got.
did you say you were expecting a start to? I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you said. You were
I
expecting.
I was expecting just more of a straightforward movie, a zombie movie from start to finish. But it is kind of split up a little bit between the movie.
Because I mean, it's a zombie movie from start to finish.
I mean, it is, but
Like quite literally, it's a zombie movie.
it's.
But
I
is
wasn't
it?
expecting. Yeah, like
Well, you want something a little more standard, but with a more standard kind of twist,
I think. Yeah,
for lack of a better word.
I think Josh maybe has a little idea of maybe where I'm trying to go with that, and I
Yeah.
just don't know how to say it. Like
Oh
it is a zombie movie, but it's not a zombie movie.
no, it
It's-
definitely is
It's a movie about making a movie.
about zombies. Hence,
Yeah, but there's no real zombies in the movie.
Right.
It's not a.
there's no real zombies anywhere. They're fake. I mean,
I know that, but it's.
I know.
Yeah,
No, I'm just I'm just trying to
it's-
figure out what you were maybe thinking or hoping or expecting. I don't actually care.
I think he was expecting something just a little more like in like a serious like zombie vein.
Yeah.
and
What's
where
up,
it
Jake?
It became like a movie about
yeah,
making a movie.
and it was pulled out of the zombie movie and
Yeah.
put into the real universe.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I
For sure.
wanted a zombie movie.
It's
and-
a little more like, I don't know if meta is the right word, but
Yeah.
like self.
It is kind of self-aware, meta type, fourth wall breaking
Yeah.
ish. It's a unique movie, man. No, I can imagine. Oh, look who it is!
What
What's
up,
up,
Danny?
Danny? That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. Fucking Danny Kaye, man. Batman's already his 2022 movie of the year, folks. He reaches through the screen on my Logitech camera and smacks me. Oh, are you kidding me?
Camera's fucking with you again.
Dude, it's Danny. It's Danny doing it to me. Anyways,
what's the best zombie movie?
Ooh, I don't know that there is a best. There are favorites. Let's see here.
I'll be honest. I watched the Lucio Fulci zombie movie, and that's might be my favorite zombie movie now.
That's in my top 3.
It's up there.
I'm gonna say. Damn, Lucio. I mean, that's.
Also, Return of the Living Dead, I think, is top 3 for me too. That movie is just so much fun.
No, I love that movie. Yeah, probably those two.
I'm a big fan of 28 Days Later still.
Yeah,
I like that movie.
Good.
Dude, I need to rewatch that because I remember watching it and liking it, but not loving it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. We're trying to do more streams with the fellas, Jake. And y'all are all invited. That's what we like doing this shit. It's so much fun when people are like hanging out with us. It's way more interactive and it makes the stream so much more fun. Or I don't know if fun's the right word. It just makes it a different experience.
Yeah. Gives us something more to talk about too, because
that's really what I was trying to do, is make it more personal with the people that I know are going to watch it. Hell yeah. Dude, okay, here's a good question. What's better, 28 Days Later or 28 Weeks Later? Because I hear weeks a lot by a lot of people. I don't agree.
Close.
Yeah, they're very close.
They're very close.
That's a surprisingly good sequel, actually. I remember watching that and being like, dude, that was actually really good. I thought that was going to be kind of bad, but
dude, I watched it and I
good.
Was kind of irritated because I was expecting nothing out of it.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have been.
Yeah. You know, it's very close.
What the? It's growing on him. It's growing on him. That's what she said.
Let's wrap up the One Cut of the Dead stuff, because I would like to ask a couple of questions about Batman. If we're gonna talk, I mean, we talk whatever we want. It's our stream. But damn, I think Train to Busan might be in my top 3 as well.
Oh really?
It might be Zombie.
Too.
It might be Zombie. Return of the Living Dead. Train to Busan might be my top 3.
I would say Day of the Dead too.
Dawn of the Dead remake.
Dawn of the Dead remake's awesome. The original is kind of boring.
Yeah. Yeah,
But, I
don't
like
think
it,
it's
but
above any of the other ones I mentioned, but it's in the conversation to me.
Yeah.
Days, huh? Yeah.
Good.
28 Weeks was like isn't that the one with Robert Carlyle in it? Is that his name? And he like bails on his family?
Yeah. I can't remember. I'm trying to even remember who's in that movie.
I think it is Robert Carlyle. You know what I always used to get mixed up? Is I would get mixed up 28 Days Later and 30 Days a Night, like all the time. I know they're very different movies, but just because they came out around the same time, and they both have numbers in them, and so I would just get them mixed up a lot.
Yeah.
I think 30 Days a Night is actually
Underrated movie.
Oh, I love that movie. I watched it like a week or two ago.
I've heard people shit on that movie. I was like, I thought that movie was pretty awesome.
That movie is awesome. It's got Josh Hartnett in it too, and he's super sexy.
Yeah, super sexy. I mean, it's a cool idea. It's just
Dude, you
a cool
said that so
idea.
uncomfortably.
Yeah, let's move on.
What are we doing now, guys? What does this stream turn into? OnlyFans?
You might need to change your background.
Just a big dick on my shoulder. I'm like, it's like, oh. Anyways, so One Cut of the Dead, unique zombie film, hard to explain. I think everybody should give it a watch. It's not super long. If you like unique films, it would be one of those things that I would like to have people that I could have a conversation with about it, because it's something that if you don't watch it, you'll have no idea what we're trying to explain. So like, even with us talking about it right now, it's going to be hard for you to be like, all right, and nail it down, that when you watch it, you're just like, yep, I knew all that was coming. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Real tricky, like you said,
worth
bold move, ballsy flick, good time. Nothing that I'm gonna fucking cry about and be like, oh, it's the best thing ever. But I really do appreciate it for what it is, and it definitely, just the fact that it's so original, put it in my top 10 zombie movies list. It's probably hovering around 9 or 10, but it is way up there, because I've never seen a movie of any kind that really felt like this one. It was like, there was it's on Shudder, Danny, and it's called One Cut, not Uncut. So if you spell it with the U, it probably won't pull it up. But yeah, it's on Shudder. I don't know if you have Shudder or not. See,
Yep.
told you. Facebook user. Hey guys. Hey guy.
What up, guys?
Yeah. Peepees.
We're about to get into SHOPcast After Dark.
Yeah. Shopcast After Dark, featuring Soggy Toast.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude.
One of those.
No, Danny would leave, and I like Danny, so I wanted him to hang out with us. Okay.
Let's
sorry.
name some more like really good zombie movies. I'm trying to think.
Army of the Dead.
No.
I'm so pissed off that beat out
Can we-
Spider-Man in the fan movie thing. Like they got.
Oh, it's
dude,
because it was a Twitter thing, and Twitter is all like they all suck Zack Snyder's dick.
It's stupid.
oh, is that
Yeah.
what it was?
Yeah, it was a Twitter thing. It
My guy Jake on here.
oh my god.
No, dude, this is a weekly thing over here at Shop 31, folks. Sometimes you got to get the Texas toast too. Got to make sure it's going to be able to hold all that weight.
I mean, we haven't mentioned the maybe still so different, but Shaun of the Dead. I mean, just another.
Oh, Shaun of the Dead's up there
comedy-
too. No,
Comedy
dude, look,
zombie.
zombies and comedies, they all. Dude, what do you think Return of the Living Dead is? It's a fucking
Yeah.
comedy movie. I mean, it's a punk rock comedy, but it's a comedy. Speaking of punk rock movies, have either of y'all seen this movie? Anybody else on here seen Suburbia? I just got it in today.
Nope.
No, it's got real punk rockers in it. This was a shout select. It's
So it's got Machine Gun Kelly.
yeah,
He's the Prince of Punk.
yeah. He's the princess of punk, and it's got Machine Gun Kelly and Avril Lavigne in it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Dude, I can't stand all this Avril Lavigne, the queen of pop punk bullshit,
my
because
God.
she's like a country artist. She's not even a pop punk chick. Like, if anybody ever listened to her music, they would know. Listen to that song, Complicated. It sounds like a country song. Because she used to grow up, she was going to be a country singer. They found her in like a what would you call it? Like an agency found her, thought she looked cute, put her in some like pop punk clothing, and then made her write Skater Boy. And then that's how she became known as a pop punk person. She's not a pop punk person.
Yeah.
The shit she's doing now is fraudulent as fuck. She's friends with Travis Barker. She's probably friends with MGK. I know she's friends with Youngblood. That doesn't mean she's a pop punk person. She's
Yeah,
a
that's isn't that why it all sounds the same? Because it's all just Travis Barker.
pretty much.
Which
Oh,
I mean,
Zombieland.
He knows how to make good pop punk
Correct.
songs.
Well, that's why in my review, also, Danny, you're right. Zombieland is way up there. That's a good original one too.
Zombieland's good.
Um,
I was just thinking about Dead Alive too.
Dead Alive's awesome.
Yeah. That
Let's
movie.
go.
Is Evil Dead considered a zombie movie?
No, it's a demon movie.
Ah, it is a demon movie, isn't it? I almost said yes to that, but I think
Yeah.
Josh might be right.
No, I've thought about that before. I was like, oh, like Evil Dead, definitely one of my favorite. No, wait, no, it's not a zombie.
Yeah,
movie.
it is like a. What's it called?
It skirts
Exorcist,
the line.
Yeah, I
but
mean,
it's
is the demon just bringing the bodies back? Is it?
no, it's possession.
It is,
Possession.
but
No, Chris, you can't. No. It's a possession movie.
Yeah, they
Chris is like, no, I'm determined to get this one. And
No,
like an
man.
hour from now, I'm like, oh shit, he's
they
right.
unleash the demons with the Necronomicon book
yeah,
shit. So it's demons. But
dude,
the movie we were
I don't
watching
want to
next
a whole
week.
other argument. That's just the.
dude, Chris is like, I don't know, man.
Let's get into the nitty gritty here, Chris.
I'm
Let's
not
do it.
saying one way or another, but
Man, Danny, your memory is so much better than mine. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
World War Z's okay.
yeah, if it's a dead person or something, and it gets possessed,
That's not a zombie. It's not
is
the
that
same
a
thing.
demon? That,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a demon.
No, wait. That's not a zombie, dude.
No, they're trying to eat their souls. Chris.
Zombies are literally like
Yeah,
they're like
But
inanimate objects that come alive because they're mindless things. Demons aren't.
but they're
Yeah.
dead and brought back to life.
No, they're just using it as a fucking.
They're not really alive.
You're not winning this argument, dude. They're not.
They're
fucking
not
zombies.
possessed by evil spirits.
Correct.
But
That's
still,
the difference.
There's something dead that is reanimated. Whether
No, it's not. It's not reanimated. It's just being used as a vessel. It's not the same thing.
A lot of them weren't even dead. Like Bruce Campbell gets possessed in Evil Dead 2. but he's not dead.
Yeah, I mean, not everything in Evil Dead, I'm saying, is,
I mean,
something
if a
dead
door
coming-
got possessed, it's not a fucking zombie door. It's a
Well, no, I
fucking
wouldn't call
demon
that.
door.
I wouldn't call that. I mean,
No,
and
but a
it
dead person
possessing-
isn't coming back to life as a demon if it's possessed. It's being used by the demon as a vessel. A zombie is still just a zombie. It's not the same thing.
But does it make it a demon?
Fuck you. No, it doesn't. What are you doing? You're making my head hurt. No, dude. I almost had something and you got me with that one, you little bastard.
I mean, I'm not really necessarily arguing for one or the other.
I know. We're just fucking.
I just want to
bickering.
say it's a bit more of a
Semantic
argument than.
No, I don't think
maybe
there's
saying
even an
it's-
argument there. It's just a fucking demon.
I don't think zombies have souls.
Correct. Well, like here's the
Do
thing.
demons?
Look,
Yes.
This is why they're different. Because when a zombie dies, the thing that was operating the zombie doesn't then go to something else and then operate that. It just dies. They cut the head off the zombie. It's gone. In Evil Dead, if that person was to get immobilized, it could then, if it wanted to, go into a different person or thing. Thus, not a zombie, a demon. It's just a
it's
vessel.
Definitely
Just a
a
vessel.
different
Than
mechanism.
a zombie. It's a
of-
demon.
I'm scrolling through a lot of lists, and a lot of them have Evil Dead on.
And they're all wrong.
Yeah, you think I give a
Wrong.
fuck about a list? That's like going. That's like Chris going, man, I read that Rotten Tomatoes said this movie was really good. And I'm like, I don't give a shit what Rotten Tomatoes says.
I'm just
Also-
playing devil's advocate here.
I think this is one of the best semantic arguments we've ever had. I love it.
No, I don't actually give a shit because I'm right. But
No, I've
also,
definitely like in my mind thought of it as a zombie movie because it definitely like they act very zombie-ish.
they kind of look zombie-ish almost.
Yeah, the design is very zombie.
I just don't actually care. I'm just fucking arguing with Chris because it's fun.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
I don't
think-
actually care. I have no stake in the game.
but they are demons.
Yeah, they're
mean,
definitely not zombies though.
I don't think it would ever be enough to label them as zombie movies, but I could listen to an argument on are there any sort of zombies in the Evil Dead movies? It doesn't make it a zombie movie because they're not zombie movies. I agree. They're like demon possession movies.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
but-
definitely say no. There's not zombies in them because they're not zombies. They're demons.
I think the. Okay, I'm gonna let it go.
No,
Yeah,
I basically my argument hinges on the fact that when it dies, that thing is still active and can go into something else. Thus, not a demon. And but it's kind of I would almost say it's kind of subjective to be honest. If Chris wants to call it a zombie, and I don't want to call it a zombie, I don't know that either of us are necessarily wrong or right. I do think
Yeah.
there's subjective. It's just that we always do this because this is how we talk with each other. This is just how our conversations turn out, especially
I
when
do
it's
think-
something we're passionate about.
I do think the demons like
Isn't I Am
resurrect
Legend
dead
vampire?
bodies. No, they're vampires.
Vampires, yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's-
they look. It's just a
They
horrible
do. It's
design.
weird, isn't it? It's weird.
It's
World
like
War Z. Sorry,
It's just like the only bad part about that movie is the way that the
I agree with that.
vampires look. That's like the only thing that doesn't hold up about that movie. Otherwise, it's really good.
World War Z bothered me because it's not rated R, and I don't need cursing or nudity. I need very, very graphic violence in my horror movies because you're talking about a movie that is based around something that is naturally really violent, and I would say,
Yeah.
you know, what's the word? Graphic in nature. It's so I do need that in my horror movies for the most part, except for things like the Babadook where it's naturally not like that. It's just really scary. But in something like World War Z, the fact that they didn't have it rated R because they wanted to capitalize on some market that they think exists, when in reality, the younger kids would prefer a rated R movie, and they will still go watch it no matter what these people that make these movies think.
Right.
16-year-olds are going to go into these movies because the people that work in the theaters don't give a shit, and their parents at home don't monitor what they watch. So, you know,
Yeah, it's a decent movie. but
opinions on Interview with a Vampire.
it's been a long
It's
time
very
since I've seen
sexy.
I'll say it like this: it is an objectively great movie, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I really like it actually.
Okay, in all fairness, I haven't seen it in probably like 6 or 7 years, like since before I knew you guys.
Yeah.
So I don't remember liking it. I guess I can't for sure say I don't like it. I don't remember liking it though. It's just
Yeah.
not really my style of movie.
Yeah,
But I
no,
also don't
for
like
sure.
I don't like Bram Stoker's Dracula either. The one with Gary Oldman as Dracula. I don't like that. That's wait.
Yeah,
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 you're right.
yeah. I don't like that one either. I don't. Those
Francis
like
Ford
really
Coppola.
gothic movies. Those are much
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
like Del Toro.
yeah, they're very romantic.
They're more like his movies are, and I don't. I have
Yeah.
to be really in the mood for that. And I've grown to like his movies a lot, so maybe I would like those movies more upon another watch. I just don't have the time to watch them right now. But yeah, maybe I would like them a little bit more. That's an interesting question. I haven't thought about that movie in a long time.
That's a good one.
I don't do vampire
can't-
stuff much.
Yeah, I really like vampire movies for the
Well,
most part, but
I mean, I could give you. I bet you probably don't like.
no, there's plenty I don't
on,
like.
on a
but-
percentage base, I think the vampires are probably one of the lower. Well, werewolves are probably lower than vampires as far as like percentage of good movies that come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, they do a lot of vampire movies, and a lot of
That
them
are-
aren't good. But the
Yeah.
good ones are
That's true. The good ones are really good. That's
Um,
true. Well, think about like, because I'll forget that Underworld is basically a vampire and a werewolf movie. I forget that all the time. And so, like, where does that fall into a category? Like, does that considered a good movie? I think it's a fun movie. I don't know if I'd call it necessarily a good movie,
Yeah, no,
but
It
I
was-
like watching it. You know, the first one, I like watching it. But
Yeah.
like, well, like definitely your favorite vampire movie. It's a super super hard list for me to come up with. I don't know that I can even come up with a top 10 vampire movie list. 'Cause I don't know if I like 10. I don't know if I like 10 of them. Well,
Have you-
yeah, I guess so. I guess so because
If you haven't seen Let the Right One In, watch that.
that's
Or- or Let
Let
Me
Me In. Either
Yeah,
one, they're
that's-
both really good.
That's probably one of my top, if not
Yeah.
the top.
I just watched one recently, or like last weekend, that I really really liked. I don't think Randall would like it at all.
What? Hush.
No, it's called Daughters of Darkness.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of
It's like
Yeah, my thoughts are I probably won't watch it. Not until I can watch it for free.
it. Not
I guess I
watching
can
it.
go watch it at the
No,
theater. Do what?
I'm
Not watching Morbius.
No, I hear that there's not much Morbius in it, and that's I'm out. That's the whole reason to watch that movie.
yeah.
I already spoiled it for myself,
Oh yeah.
which doesn't mean I won't ever watch it. But I definitely don't
Wow.
plan on watching it.
Didn't like.
You
Let
didn't
Me
like
In.
Let Me In. Look, dude, that's not like my style of movie, but I'm kind of surprised if you like Interview with the Vampire. That not that they're the same, but they're both similar in tone. That you wouldn't like it at all. That's crazy. I mean, whatever. That's awesome.
That's one of my favorites. But
It doesn't surprise me,
each their
Brian.
own.
Yeah, well, see, like my favorite vampire movie is Quentin Tarantino and
Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn. That's my favorite vampire movie, probably. I mean, to
It's
nobody's
half a vampire
surprise,
movie.
to zero person's surprise, that's probably my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's up there. It's like top 3 for sure. I also like Near Dark. I like that a lot.
Near Dark's really good.
Let's see.
What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh, that's really good.
Good one.
That movie's amazing, dude. That movie's so silly.
Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Oh, that might be my favorite vampire movie.
There you go.
That movie is so. Josh, have you watched that yet? Wait.
Yeah, we watched it for the show.
For the show. Man, that movie is. I'm so glad you bought that. That just makes me happy because I want that movie to get any kind of support it can get, no matter what it is.
Yeah, I have a copy of it.
From Dusk Till Dawn is fucking great, dude. Have any of y'all seen A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night? Any of the viewers? Me and Josh and Chris watched it. I forgot we watched it for the show. Probably like what 6, 7, 8 months ago now.
Yeah, it was
yeah, a
last
little
year
while.
sometime.
It's like
I need to
a
rewatch it.
Middle Eastern vampire western. It's a very unique film, and it's got a great soundtrack, and it's got some of the best low budget camera work. Not that it's better than other stuff. It's just really high quality. That's the way I'll say it. I really enjoyed the cinematography in that movie and the music and the sound that's in it. It's got a vibe that I have not been able to replicate. And the girl that's in it is only in one other movie I've ever seen, and it was nothing like that, and it wasn't as good as that. So,
Yeah,
68
I mean, it's-
Kills, the only other movie I've ever seen her in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we watched another vampire movie for the show.
You should watch it, Jake.
Byzantium.
Oh,
Byzantium was good too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Byzantium
That
was pretty
really
good. Is that the one with
Saoirse Ronan.
the 2 girls in it? The one that's got like a... Hold on, let me look at the cover of that one. Hold on. It's called Xantium?
Byzantium.
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 Like BY.
Yeah.
Byzantium. Yeah, you actually picked that too, Randall.
Yeah, I
So,
did.
it was
It's
a super
yeah, it's got
left
the
field
2...
pick.
I know, yeah. Sometimes I pick some weird shit, don't Yeah, that girl is gorgeous, man. That was
Yeah,
a cool movie.
That was a really good movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed that
I
one.
like it's on Hulu right now. I'm gonna make another Hulu list pretty soon. People seem to really like Hulu, so. How stoked am I for the new Nick Cage movie?
Not at all.
Not even a little bit. Dude, that movie makes my dick hard.
He's not lying.
And it already was. It got harder.
I burst some blood vessels. There's blood all over my leg right now.
He grew a new dick on top of his other dick.
And it's colored like Psycho Gorman. It's that purple and blue veiny shit. Yeah, dude, I'm so excited for that movie. It looks absolutely absurd, and I like that they're just leaning into him being kooky and crazy. And
Yeah.
it's just probably going to be a middle of the road as far as quality, but super fun, silly, good time. And I think I think with the state of the world right now, we need so much more of that. Like, I want serious movies too, but we need something to go and just, that was fun, and just watch it and just have a good time, zone out for a couple of hours, and just be with your friends and family and enjoy something, man. I fear that I'm going to have to watch it solo the first time at least because our schedules are so different with Josh and Chris, but I so badly want to watch it with these two fellas and my wife.
Honestly,
Like,
I want to watch it with you just to see your
bro,
reaction.
I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, it got really good buzz at South by Southwest
Did
not
it?
too long ago.
I heard
It
that
looks
too.
pretty crazy. Danny, if you were down here, I would 100% buy you a ticket and sit next to you, bro.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's gonna have to be fun at least.
I love
Yeah.
Nick Cage, man. Look, let's have a moment of silence and respect for Bruce Willis, man. Like, whenever I think of Nick Cage, I often think of Bruce Willis and John Travolta, these guys that were in the same era that have slowly gone towards like the VOD stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never really cared about that. People get all upset about it. It's never really bothered me because you got to make a living. I didn't know that Bruce Willis was doing it for that reason, and I wish the best for his friends and family, and I hope he's able to at least live comfortably if they cannot find some kind of solution to the situation he's dealing with. Because the thought, whenever we were talking about it, the way you were describing it, Josh, or whoever it was, one of y'all was describing it, it made me like legitimately sad, and I felt some kind of way about like how do you go into that knowing that you don't have a choice. There is no option B. That's what's happening, and I just thought, go figure, it would happen to somebody that I don't know. I don't feel like he deserves it. Why would anybody deserve that? You know?
Yeah.
At least he's got some financial security. You know?
Yeah, it's a bummer.
You know, hearts go out to Bruce Willis and his family, and not to be a Debbie Downer, but R.I.P. Taylor Hawkins as well, and his family and friends. I hope they're doing okay. I couldn't freaking believe that happened whenever I found out. I didn't. The first person I thought of was Josh. I was like, oh man, like. But
Yeah.
anyways, I don't want to keep talking about negative or somber topics, but I do want to give respect where it's due, and those people have touched our lives. Both those guys have touched all three of our lives for sure. There's no way we could deny that. So I hope that everything's as good as it can be for the people that are dealing with it. On a positive note, I found out today that literally my second favorite band of all time, and I know it sounds silly saying second favorite, that I take very seriously. I don't have very many bands that I would consider my favorite band. Rancid is always my favorite, but somebody very close to them is the Gaslight Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
They are officially a band again.
Nice.
I can't fucking wait. They got a new album coming. They're starting to tour already this year. Oh, dude, that like made my day, dude. I ran into the kitchen, almost fell on the floor as I was wearing socks, screaming at Chris. I was like, "They're fucking back!" 'Cause she's never seen them. So
That's awesome.
If they come to anywhere in Texas, aside from maybe Plano, if they come to Dallas, Austin, I'm going to see at least one or two of their shows if they're in Texas. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. They've got a discography that I can say that anybody that likes rock and roll, they don't at least respect their discography, then I don't think they actually like rock and roll.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy about that, man. It was nice to hear some good news. So much wild stuff happening right now. It's kind of cool to hear something.
Yeah, there is. There's crazy things going on.
Yes. Do you hear about fucking Vladimir Putin? I mean, this isn't like, I don't know. I just read it today. I just thought that's insane. He had like a general of the military that was hold on, what? You hyped for the new Red Hot Chili? Fuck no. Why would I be hyped for that garbage ass band? What? Are you fucking with me? You got to be kidding, right?
People really liked Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm glad you had that take because I have a similar take to
Dude,
that.
what about me, my fucking face, and my fucking what? No. He's like 73 with a fucking handlebar mustache and his. Oh shit! I was kidding, bro. I love that band, dude. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Anyways, I was going over the top of that. No, I really don't. I do like a handful of their songs.
Yeah.
I think that Anthony Kiedis is super cringy, and I like Flea a lot. I'll leave it like that.
Flea seems cool.
No,
Yeah.
Flea is actually in this movie, oddly enough.
Really?
Yeah, this has got a bunch of. My man said, "Damn, okay, I love Red Hot Chili Peppers." Hey,
Yeah.
Dude,
here, I tell you
people
what,
love that band. It
dude, do they really?
blows. It
Interesting.
blows my mind. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they're pretty good
Yeah,
sometimes.
they're one
but-
of my most hated bands.
Oh,
Hey
really?
man, since you're such a good sport about shit, because you're always on here talking with me, man. The floor is yours. Tell me how fucking Rancid sucks or something. It is what it is, man. I feel bad now because I like you. You're a nice person, or as far as I know, I've talked to you enough on here to where I feel like we're kind of associates at this point.
Like 311, man. People love 311.
I never got that one either.
I like 311, or I did. I haven't listened to them in probably 20 years though.
Yeah, I haven't listened to them in a long time.
Dude, I like Sublime still. A lot of people are either like love or hate them.
Yeah, all three of those bands, I just kind of shrug. I'm like, yeah, they got a couple of songs that are okay.
Well, Sublime falls into the category of bands that I would like though. It's like ska, reggae, punk stuff
Yeah,
from
for sure.
California.
I
But
can
like,
definitely see that, but
it's fucking camera, dude. It hates me. I'm sorry.
You
Red Hot
keep-
Chili Peppers are
every time
awesome.
you dip out of frame, it loses you.
It
I'll
really
say every
does.
time you talk shit, it goes blurry on you.
That's what happens. This fucking guy.
311 is horrible.
Dude, why do
Yeah.
people fucking... I have a video game lot on sale on my Facebook thing. And this guy's like, hey, man, how much for this game separately? I'm like, it's not sold separately. He's like, why not? I'm like, okay, it's $300. He's like, yeah, but the lot's $325. I'm like, yeah, take it or leave it, man. Fucking idiot. Oh, there we go. Oh, 311's horrible. You got dude, Sublime's fire, bro. I was emotional when Bradley. Dude, I almost said Bradley Cooper, bro. Was it Bradley Noel? Bradley
Yeah.
Noel.
Yeah.
I was pretty emotional when he passed because he was like, I was young and I was getting into that kind of music, and Sublime was accessible. They were somebody you could go find at Best Buy if you wanted to, and I was at the age where I didn't get to go to like record stores and stuff, and when he passed, I was like, what? And back then I was like, I was a kid. I didn't start doing drugs till I was an adult. So like, when he passed away, and I found out what it was from, that was so foreign to me at the time that it was like, it crushed me, man. As an adult, I completely understand what happened, but like, man, I didn't really get affected by Kurt Cobain. I think that was my Kurt Cobain, man, because I never liked Nirvana that much. I don't like that he died. That sucks, but like, I'm not a big fan of Nirvana. So I think when he passed, it was like my Kurt Cobain passing. Dimebag Dying was pretty rough too. That was later on.
Yeah, Dimebag was. I was a big Pantera fan at the time.
I've actually seen 311 twice, oddly enough, and they are good live. Dude, I'm still a pretty big Pantera fan, but man, when he died, I was on MySpace, like literally on MySpace, and my brother. So here's a story that nobody's probably ever heard. Maybe you guys have heard it, but maybe not even. My brother was personal security for Pantera and White Zombie on their tour together. And so when Dimebag died, that's how I found out. Was my brother called me and told me. And I hadn't talked to him in like 2 years. I didn't answer the phone. He left me a voicemail. And yeah, I was like on MySpace. And my brothers, anybody that's wondering, my brothers and I don't talk. I haven't talked to them since I was 17. So I couldn't help but think about him because I know he knows those guys or knew them. He knew Vinny, he knew Dimebag, he knew Phil, he knew all those guys very well. And man, that was a weird day. It was like, really, that happened? Because the way it happened was so crazy. Like it happened like at a show, and a crazy fan came in and shot him. That's just I don't know, man. That's wild, dude. That's so crazy that even happened.
Yeah, that one's crazy. Yeah.
Fucking. Who didn't die? Who's still alive? Alanis Morissette? Fucking love Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
Josh is like, nope. Hey, I watched that movie called Master. Have y'all seen that yet or heard about it yet?
I think
It's
I've
on
heard
Amazon
of it.
Prime. It's got what is her name? The one that was in Scary Movie that was laughing in the theater, and then she was out fighting the girl from golly, Dimebag is a fucking legend. That is a fact, Jack. Anyways, it was a movie that I'm gonna need to watch a second time, and it was almost confusing would probably be the word, honestly.
Yeah.
So the
I've
way
heard
I
some
feel,
good things about it.
yeah, the way I feel about Master is, if you're a white person and you watch this movie and then you say that it's not good, you're probably going to get flack for it. And I'm not even joking. It's got a lot of racial. It's very woke. It feels like a bootleg Jordan Peele movie to me. Regina Hall. No, it is Regina King. One of them. Later, Danny, it was super awesome seeing you, man. I'm really happy you came around. Also, thanks for the fucking super chat. That's amazing, dude. I hope your
Later.
family's doing well. And yeah, hit me up if you ever want to do a video or something, man.
See you, Danny.
But it was a good movie. It wasn't as good as everybody's saying it is because there's a lot of stuff left unanswered. I would love to get y'all's feedback on this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's good, but I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot of white guilt involved with all the praise that I'm hearing because I've watched a handful of reviews because I was a little confused at the end of the movie, right? Oh, it is Regina Hall. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like her, man. She was funny in Scary Movie. Do what, Chris?
I don't think I've heard of this movie. I don't
Really?
know what it is.
It very much is riding the coattails of Jordan Peele. It kind of feels like I don't know, man. It's like there's a lot of stuff that happens in it that they don't really explain very well. And I know that we don't like to be spoon-fed things, but I also don't like to be just left in the total dark.
Mm-hmm.
And when credits rolled, Carissa and I both were like, "Oh, that's the end of the movie." Like I was waiting for another 5-7 minutes of explanation, maybe some ends being wrapped up. It was wild, man. It was. I enjoyed it though. There was definitely enough to enjoy. I think I do want to watch it a second time. I'm actually doing a podcast about this movie, so I need to watch it a second time. I have a guest that's going to jump on with me, and
Okay.
he's a friend of mine. It's a black dude, so we're going to be able to talk about this from two different perspectives. Because I also think, because when I was watching it, I was thinking like, man, I don't think that happens like that in real life. And I said, what do you think, babe? Do you think this situation would happen? And she's like, well, probably not in the last 20, 30 years. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. And then she's like, definitely not in the South, which surprised me. I was like, oh, not in the South, huh? And then she said, yeah, it's on Amazon Prime right now. It's free, so you can watch it without, having to rent it. So what I do like about having that, I'm going to talk about it with my buddy, is that he is going to look at it from a completely different vantage point. Because no matter what I say about that, even if I'm right, quote unquote, let's say that I am quote unquote technically right, that wouldn't happen these days. That doesn't mean that a person of color wouldn't feel like it was gonna happen or even feel like it did happen. And since I don't have that, I don't know what to call it, history to broil up inside of me, and these fears and concerns, I don't have the same fears and concerns. I do have fears and concerns, but not the same ones. So I think that a lot of it is honestly subjective. I think a lot of people could look at the same exact situation, say that it was this and this, and I think both people could probably be right, because personal experience has a lot to do with how that situation turns out, even if it's exactly the same thing and two different people see it, but see, listen to how I'm talking about it. Clearly the movie is doing its job, because I do need to watch it again. It is, you know me and my political stuff. I don't like to watch political movies because it's just not what I'm in the movies for. But I watched this one knowing what it was, so I knew what I was getting into. But there is something in it that I might be misunderstanding even. So I think a second watch is going to be pretty cool. There's a couple of cool twists in it. It's worth a watch. I would love to hear y'all's feedback on it, because I'm interested, because y'all see movies from a different position than I see them, even with all that stuff not even being in the mix. Just watching the movie is different. So it'd be cool to see.
It's free on Prime?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I might check it out then.
Yeah, if you watch it, let me know. I'd love to talk to you about it, or at least hear your opinion on it.
Cool. My contact fell out, I think.
I was wondering what happened. Are you okay?
Sorry. No, I'm good. Just one side's blurry.
So let's get it wrapped up here in a minute then. Did anybody watch anything else this week that was cool?
I watched the new Jackass on Paramount
Plus. Loved it.
It was good. It did feel like they're getting a little old. They can't do some of the same things.
Yeah.
But there were still
That's
a
true.
few things. There were still a few things in there that are gnarly, like them all getting knocked out on that big treadmill
Oh,
thing.
that was actually way worse than it looked.
That was bad. I mean, Johnny Knoxville gets completely annihilated by a bull again. There was a few in there that were super bad.
Well, the
I mean,
first 20
funny,
minutes was
but-
so funny, I could not stop laughing the whole time. Like, there's so many dicks in this movie that if you're into
There's quite a
penises, this will be right up your ass, Sally.
There's quite a few, but I did still kind of have the feeling like, man, like they're. I mean,
Yeah,
and
definitely give it a watch.
No fault to them, but they're
What's up, Carter?
not quite doing the same things that they used to. But I still
Not
love
quite,
Bob.
but yeah, they're getting older. But
Yeah.
I think they did a pretty good job. What else did I watch? I watched something else this week. What did you watch, Josh? Anything?
I watched a few things. I watched the Butcher Baker Nightmare Maker last night,
Nice.
which was actually pretty good. It's definitely a cheesy sort of 80s movie, but it was
Yeah.
it's a video nasty, so it's got some kind of craziness in it. It was really fun. It gets pretty weird. And I know you bought that one, so I won't say too much about it,
Yeah.
'cause you'll probably watch it.
I was wondering if that's one of the ones I got, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And I watched another movie. It's a 70s
Porn?
horror thriller. It's more of a thriller than a horror, but it's called Don't Look Now. It's got Donald Sutherland in it.
I think I've seen that.
I think that's on my watch list.
It is on your watch list, Chris.
You know that?
Yeah, well, I clicked on it and I saw that you had it on your watch list. But yeah, I watched it this week. And
Okay, yeah. What's this guy's name?
I love
Roeg. Nicholas Roeg.
Nicholas Roeg.
I
Yeah,
How do you
love
say that?
70s Donald Sutherland.
yeah. It's a weird movie. It's so
If
this.
I can't tell, I'm hungry. I keep eating shit. Sorry.
Sorry, I'll get through this and we can.
Yeah, I'm
no,
sorry, I
I'm
keep
fine.
rubbing my eye. I can't help it.
Brown eye?
But
Let's
this
get it.
it's about this guy whose daughter dies like in the very beginning of the movie,
Ugh.
and it's kind of about him and his wife like grieving their daughter. But there's this thing where he can also he has this sort of second sight thing that he doesn't quite even realize that he has, but he's
Okay.
sensing things before they're happening. And they take this trip to Venice. So the whole movie is in Venice,
Oh, wow.
which is a really cool setting because you don't see a lot of movies shot there.
Yeah, I guess not, huh?
But it's like his daughter drowns in the movie, and then they're surrounded by all this water everywhere. So everything is reminding him
Oh,
of
man.
this.
That blows
And-
chunks, dude.
And there's this subplot in the background where someone is murdering women, and they're finding them in the canals, and and he's seeing these weird visions, and they meet this.
This is Don't
these-
Look Now?
Yeah, they
Dude, I
meet
don't
these.
think I have seen this then.
They meet these two sisters, and one of them also has second sight, and she's like, I talked to your daughter, and she's happy, and all this stuff, and like then just some weird shit starts happening. It's like it's very very 70s. It's like it doesn't
yeah.
spoon feed you anything. It's very like a paranoid thriller, like. And at the end of the movie, it's kind of like, what the fuck just happened?
That's awesome. Oh, that's what we watched. Sorry.
But
Nice.
it's a very interesting movie in a kind of a mind fuck way.
I like Donald Sutherland a lot. I would give that one a watch.
Yeah,
I watched.
don't know if you'll like it a lot, Randall.
It does sound like it's a coin toss type of movie
Like,
for me.
I think you'll like it more that you think about it.
Okay.
But as you're watching it, you might be a little bit bored in
Dude, I
spots.
knew
'cause
you
it
were.
has
That's
that-
exactly what I thought you were going to say.
Well,
Yeah,
it just
I've almost-
has that 70s slowness to it, but it's also doing weird stuff at the same time. So it's like it's never doing so little that it's like there's not something interesting to think about.
Sure.
But yeah, it's definitely a slow 70s type
Yeah,
of
I've almost
movie.
made it a pick once or twice, but I wasn't quite sure about it,
Yeah.
having never seen it, so I just never
Oh, damn.
threw it up there.
Yo, I sincerely appreciate that,
Damn.
man. Is there a movie you'd like me to watch and do a review video for or anything? I'd happily do it for you. Anybody that contributes to the channel, man, I take that seriously, and I really appreciate it. So, if there's a movie you'd like me to watch, let me know. I'll happily do it. This is what I do for my job, so I got time during the week to do so. Man, thank you. That's awesome, dude. I really appreciate that.
That's dope.
It's going towards the camera right there. That's movie going towards the camera. Wait, is that a movie? 12-hour shift? Is that a movie, or are you just saying you're on a 12-hour shift? I honestly can't tell. Let's see.
Sounds like it's a movie, is it?
Right? 2020 film. Oh, I've heard of this. Oh, dude. Yes, I'll watch that for sure. Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome. Yeah, the 12-hour shift, dude, consider it done. I've actually seen half of that movie already. I will
David
start that
Arquette?
over tonight.
Mick Foley. I never heard of this.
Dude, I forgot all about this movie. I'm glad you brought it up, actually. That's awesome. I would love to watch it. I might watch that one tonight because I got to watch our movie like on Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't watch it on the weekend. I'll forget the whole damn movie. You know, brains and all.
Yeah. Hopefully that's a good zombie movie. Speaking of zombie movies.
That's what I watched this week. Is I watched. I know it's not a zombie movie. Audition. I was like, man, I know there's another movie.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, very disappointed in it. I forgot how
Really?
boring that movie really was. That movie is really fucking boring. Like, that might be my least favorite Mickey movie that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I've always assumed that its reputation would just never live up to.
Dude, it completely caught me off guard because I've watched it twice before, but it was a long time ago. And I really remember liking it. And so maybe I've just gotten so extreme with the movies I watch now that this movie just isn't even. Because I mean, look, dude, I watched what's that movie that everybody talks about? A Serbian film,
Oh yeah.
and I literally like yawned my way through the whole movie. Like, it was just boring. And I tell people that at my store, and they're like, they give me like this crazy look. And I'm like, well, look, dude, it just wasn't exciting to me at all. It wasn't even that taboo, really. They talk a lot of stuff, but they don't really do much. Not that I want to see it, but if you're going to give me a movie and tell me here's what it's about, this is what they do in it, at least do what you say. So I was just like, oh, that was pretty tame. But,
Yeah, I mean, I thought when I finally watched it, I thought it was a lot tamer than I was expecting. But I think it's a really good movie.
I really didn't, I didn't realize you had seen that.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Probably have. Well, thank you. That's amazing, dude. You're freaking awesome, dude. You made my night better, man. That's awesome. Dude, all the money that I get from my YouTube right now is literally going to be sitting in an account until I figure out my camera situation. I've got like 300 and some change from a couple of months of my Patreon, and then I have like 100 and some change set aside from every time I get a super chat. I just take the money out of my pocket and put it in an envelope. So I guess I could just look at it. It's right next to me. I've got like 122 so I've got like 400 and some change that's specifically set aside for a camera when I buy one. I get worried about spending that kind of money. That's a lot of money. So yeah. So anybody that $15 is going into funds for the camera. So that's amazing, man, dude. Fucking people are so nice sometimes. It just blows my mind, man.
That's awesome.
No, dude, it legitimately, like, it makes me completely stop what I was thinking about. I'm just like, God, that's crazy. Like, I had a person give me a $50 donation one time on a live stream, and I had to stop the live stream. I completely didn't know what I was doing after that. I was like, well, awesome, I guess. It's like, how many songs you want me to react to? 30? I was like, man. So anything from a penny to whatever, man.
Like, what do you want? Do you see me naked? I'll do
right.
it, right?
Yo, if you're tossing 50 bones my way, I'll give you something to see. All it is just butthole in the camera. Logitech, don't do it to me.
And then they take back their $50.
Right? All my shit gets demonetized. I'm like, oh. YouTube's like, gotcha. But yeah, I was a little disappointed. Not even a little. I was pretty disappointed with audition, so much so that I literally had a tablet and a paper and pen sitting next to me, and I didn't even write anything down, and I decided to not even do a review on it. I might do a review, but it'll be one of those ones where, like, audition overrated, like, because honestly, he's got so many good movies that you kind of just expect his movies to be really cool, pretty graphic, and
Well, personally, I think it's cool because he did something different. Because he does do, like, mostly very extreme movies. So it's like, it's
my
him
gosh.
doing... Holy crap.
Dude, holy shit, thank you so much. Man, that's amazing. Fuck me, dude. We're getting a camera soon, fellas.
That's awesome.
Dude, that's like, I don't even know what to say except thank you. I don't feel like thank you's enough, but I'm definitely going to get that movie review done. I'll have it done by the end of the weekend. No, dude, you don't have nothing to apologize for, my friend. Nothing to apologize for. I'm rarely speechless, so take that as a sign. Like,
Guess we're going to do live streams from now on.
I mean, I was going to do them anyways, but shit, man. Bro, you're amazing. I sincerely appreciate that. Thank you so much. Anybody's watched this in the future, I don't know if you see it on the screen, but they just donated $35 to the cause, so that's going in the funds to get my camera. So, I mean, honestly, I'm halfway there almost, so I can probably put that money down on one and pay it off, in the near future. So, once I talk to you guys, I'm sorry, what?
Hey, it sounds like you're almost halfway there.
Yeah. So I mean, once I talk to you guys a couple more times, and then I'm gonna talk to Jamie a little bit too. Jamie from Discord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's got a lot of knowledge, like a lot. So between the three of you guys, I feel like I'll probably end up with the right equipment. Should be good. Should be good. I really would like to use it as my webcam too, because I'm already set up with this and I already know how to use it so well that if I could just improve upon this and then start going from that to other things, I think that's probably the best course of action for me. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but
you'd have it. You'd be spending the money on it. Why not use it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just like the way it's set up for the webcam. If it, slow progress for me is the way to go, man. I don't take on big heaps of change very well. It overwhelms me quickly. Well, let's wrap this up, man. What are we watching this week? Oh yeah, what's it called?
Cemetery Man.
Cemetery. Oh man,
nice.
Here we go.
It's gonna be great.
Looks awesome,
dude.
It looks amazing. Like, I'm super excited to watch it. Honestly,
do y'all want to watch the trailer for this? Because you donated enough to where I'm not worried about whatever monetization is going to be coming from this video. I'll happily play the trailer if you want to watch it. As a matter of fact, let's just pull it up, dude.
Sure, man.
Let you guys see what we're going to be getting into this week.
Yeah, I have high hopes that this will be in my top 10 zombie movies. But
yeah. Holy shit!
What the hell?
$20? Damn.
Gee, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should this person be allowed in the Discord? I think you just paid 5 months of fucking
20 more bucks,
right?
No, I'm just
dude. Absolutely.
You can have whatever you want.
I tell you what. You've never heard of what, Jake? Oh, Cemetery Man. I'm about to play the trailer in just a second.
Yeah. It's gonna blow your mind.
Dude, look. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I could put these on here. So, look. That. I mean, dude came with the freaking heat tonight.
Bro.
Man. Like, I sincerely appreciate that. Like, for real. And absolutely, you can have the Discord link.
I feel like me and Chris should get a piece. I feel like I'm drawing them in or something. I don't know. I'm just saying.
It's because we're here.
Probably is. It's definitely not my fucking personality.
Fine, I don't have to listen to Randy talk all the time.
I was gonna say something and I just lost it. Oh yeah. I feel funny saying it, but T Coco, that's your name, right? Send me a. Do you have Instagram? If so, send me a message on Instagram and I'll get you the link for the Discord because it is gonna remain private. But I'll happily give you that link, man. You have more than earned that. So, and it would be awesome to have somebody new in the Discord. As a matter of fact, dude, Josh, can you add his name to the credit roll?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got people that have been on Patreon for 12 months and haven't put that money up. So, this is a appreciation post for people.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
All right, this is going to sound really stupid, but I don't even know what that means. I'm not a tech dude at all, so I'm really bad at all this shit. Sure. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. So, you talk about your username. Can I go in there and just like add you specifically to there? I mean, I don't. Whatever's easy for you. I don't care. Don't matter to me, my friend. You're bro. That's awesome. I mean, you just fucking flabbergasted me. I don't even know what to say. All right, let's watch this trailer. I'm gonna go watch this movie. I'm hyped now. My fucking blood pressure's up, and I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep now.
You broke him.
Oh, you deleted Instagram? No worries. You have here, dude. Send me an email.
Just get the user
Okay.
thing from him, and we can figure it out.
Okay. Yeah. Here. If you want to send it there, you can. You certainly don't have to. Whoa. But if you want to either send me an email with your info or put it here, I will 100% get you taken care of. Let's watch this trailer, though. And then it's getting late for Josh and Chris, so I want to get them out of here so they can go to bed. Let's see. Oh, here, I'll use this tab. Sorry, watch out. This is actually not what we're watching.
King Von videos now?
Dude, I was...
yes, we'll be watching King Von next week for Chop.
Dude, I'm all about it, man. Let's go. No, I watched that video for a Patreon request, actually. I think it's not even done yet. I gotta finish editing it when I'm done with this. Did I spell that wrong? No, I didn't. No, I did. Of course I did. All right.
Oh, is this the right? No, maybe it is.
Is this the wrong thing?
Well, no, it's it, but it's not in English.
Hold on. Yeah, that's not the one we watched.
Is the one we're watching? Is it in Italian, Chris, or is it in English?
I think it's in Italian.
Oh, is it?
Dude, the tone of voice was like.
I don't know how the.
Well, I didn't want to scroll through it too much. I didn't want to spoil anything.
On the seventh night after their death, come back to life.
Dude, I'm so psyched for this silly ass movie.
I don't even know. I've got a helper, Nagi. On his ID card, it reads distinctive visible marks.
Let's go.
The most beautiful living woman I have ever seen.
The cemetery's small, but it's got a marvellous ossuary.
I don't want to. I can't.
Why on your poor husband?
Let's go. Oh man, here goes.
There goes the video.
Italian movies.
Right?
The best.
They really are.
He came back to the dead, he raped her, and then bit her to death.
Is it true?
Dude, for real though, right?
Come back to life here at night.
Go away. I haven't got time for the living.
She's cute.
How sweet.
Yeah. No.
Please don't. fine now.
Not as long, dear, as I've got a breath in my body.
All right.
If you don't want the dead coming back to life, why don't you just kill the living?
Wait, what?
Smoking is not allowed in here.
Get her.
She's praying.
I tell him off, wait. There's
She's
another
praying.
maniac on the loose. He already shot 3.
Somebody's stolen my crimes.
Make a wish.
What's up, girl?
To fall in love with me.
Dude, this movie looks like it's gonna have so many jump scares. Hemorrhoids?
Shoot them in the head.
Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been this excited for a movie in a long while. Uh-oh. Sorry about that.
So, do you guys want the Italian or the English?
I mean, I'll be honest. I prefer English at this point because I'm fucking lazy. But I don't
Honestly,
care.
most Italian movies, I'd rather watch the English dub because,
Oh, really?
They're
yeah,
usually dubbed anyway,
yeah.
so even
That's
if
true.
it's Italian, it still looks.
That's a
off.
good point. It looks
Exactly.
terrible because this. That's so
no,
funny.
No, that's really like the reason because like most of the time they dub them anyway, so the lip syncs are all off anyway, and they use American and Italian and Spanish actors, so they're all talking in their native languages anyway. So none of them are all like perfect. So
That's funny.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I did English, but I checked the file. It has Italian and English in it,
So it has both.
Interesting.
and a commentary track.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
so you got like the full thing with like menu and stuff?
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Badass.
dude. So, did you guys watch? Did y'all both catch on the live stream earlier? Did you watch it at all, Josh? When I was talking about the Visual Vengeance imprint, the new boutique label.
I saw the end of it. Yeah,
Dude, check this out.
it looked cool.
So I'm ordering some of this stuff, but they got Bloody Muscle Bodybuilder in Hell.
I saw these. I saw these on Instagram.
Dude, in the
Oh, yeah.
Necrophiles. Dude, the Necrophiles. Have you... Oh my goodness, hold on.
Yeah, this looks like the boutique label that you would make.
It is the boutique label that I would make. Yes, Josh, you are correct, sir. So it's a cannibal... Oh, I can't even say that word on here. Let's see if I can... This is a zombie movie. This is going to be my
zombie.
top 5.
It's about a zombie sex maniac. That
Dude, it's
sounds
got like
amazing.
it's got like a demon baby in it. It's got a 1997 zombie film. The film depicts zombies as sexual creatures whose desires for human flesh are not limited to anthropology.
Oh my God.
Anthropophagy. I can't even say that word. A zombie rapist as he returns from the dead to cannibalize and assault the living. What? Jaw-droppingly gory trash fest. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I can barely
So it's
contain
a
myself.
softcore porn with zombies.
I hope so. It better be. You prefer subtitles? So most of us usually do as well, but Josh made a really good point that the Italian ones, even when they're in Italian with English subtitles, they still dub it. So the audio and the visuals are never in sync. They're never in sync. So
Honestly, yeah, I wanted to bring that up too because I almost always hate dubs,
dude, I can't
but-
say rapist. Sorry.
but I make an exception for Italian movies because
yeah,
they're made to have shitty dubs. So
factual statement right
you have
there.
to kind of just lean into it.
Yep.
I gotta do my collection update. Good grief. My movie collection update video tonight. I might... What's today? The 31st? So it should be up by tomorrow for the month of March. But, oh, wait. Are you going to go pick those movies up from Chris?
Yeah, I should be able to.
I'll just wait and do that video tomorrow then. And it's not going to be a big deal if it's a couple of days after the end of the month. But I got some really, really good movies this month, man. I'm excited to show everybody what I got. I've slowed down. Do you remember when I used to get so many things that I had to make like a weekly video?
Yeah.
I'm very glad I stopped doing that. And so is my bank account.
Yeah.
I have a
Going to
problem,
Best
guys.
Buy every week.
Dude. Yeah, I
I've
mean,
been
I,
buying way too much shit lately.
yeah, I mean, I could still do that if I wanted to, but it makes it nowhere near as enjoyable as I've been slowing down my collecting and just like prioritizing stuff that I know I really like, and then also prioritizing maybe a better quality one thing versus something I could get 3 or 4 things but are not as not as good. So yeah, I got a good little chunk of stuff this month. Well, everybody that hung out with us for this long, man, thank you. It's been a blast. We had a good night tonight. This was a fun video. We probably I was leaning towards live streams anyways, but if we're gonna have people that are donating to the channel, why wouldn't I get on here and let them jump on with us and talk? It makes it way more interactive and fun. So that is not expected by any stretch of the word or imagination. So don't think so. But if anybody wants to, it is very much appreciated. Hey, are you local to the States? Are you in the U.S.? If you are, get me your shirt size and your street address, and I'll send you some gear. Because, it's awesome. I'd love you to be rocking one of the shirts. All right, Jake, T. Coco, everybody else. Danny, I know you're not watching right now, but thanks for jumping on. Yeah, dude. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see y'all soon. Josh, Chris, I appreciate it, fellas. I'll talk to y'all soon.
See y'all later.